Alright, what's good everybody? So I wanted to just come on here and talk about SMTs, basically introduce it within your strategy. If you do like it, obviously you have to make sure you back test it and you understand it, but I wanted to just come on here and explain it, how I used it within my trading strategy, how it made me profitable and all that kind of stuff. But let's get into it real quick. Obviously, first off, we need to talk about what an SMT really is. All it is basically a liquidity sweep with just an extra step, okay? So what we're going to take a look at, we're going to take a look at a bullish example in this case right now, okay? So we have a resting low that was just created, okay? Resting low that was just created right here. We make a move back up, we come down, we sweep this low, and then we make a move back higher, okay? So let's, in this case right here, we're going to make this NQ. All right, so we make that liquidity sweep. Beautiful. Liquidity sweep, sweep that low, awesome. All right, so now let's take a look at ES. All right, so we're going to compare the two. So ES makes that resting low exact same way that NQ does, make it move back up. However, we failed to come down and sweep that low, so we're going to close below here, and then that's going to be our point of reversal. All right, so that is a SMT. Very, very simple. All it is just watching which index sweeps a high and which one, or sweeps a low, a high, and which one does not, okay? So this basically just gives you a good confirmation of us, of us making reversal, okay? And this can go vice versa. So it doesn't just have to be NQ sweeping the low, or ES have to failing to sweep the low. It could be vice versa. ES could be sweeping the low while NQ fails to do so, okay? So now let me give you guys a bullish example, okay? Or bearish example, I'm sorry. All right, so in this case right here, we make a high, all right? So we make a resting high right here on ES. We come down, sweep that high out, and then we make a move lower, right? So this to me is showing me that we just created a liquidity sweep right here. Dope. Now let me show you this on on NQ. All right, exact same thing. Made a high, resting high, came down. We failed to sweep out that high, and then we continued lower. Excuse me. This is already to me a perfect example of a SMT. Excuse me. ES swept the high out while NQ failed to do so. Perfect. Now this is basically how you chart it out. Is you put the line thing on TradingView, this thing, and then you put it at one high, and then to another. Now you do have to make sure that is the exact same high in the exact same time. Okay, so let me show you guys a real on the chart example of this. All right, so if we take a look, we're sitting on NQ right now. We're on the 5-minute time frame, and as you can see, we swept out all of these lows right here. So all these pre-market lows. These are all Asia session, London session lows, I believe. Yep, London and Asia session lows. What we just created right here was a SMT. Okay, so if you take a look at ES, so let's compare the two. If you take a look, we swept these lows, which basically gives us confirmation that we are going to make a reversal. Okay, so now I do have a disclaimer. You should not be just taking trades just off of an SMT, because this could completely continue. What is going on with my mouse? Completely continue lower and lower. Okay, it could be just a distraction for you, but what you have to understand is that you should not be just taking it based off of a sweep of a certain low on a certain index, okay? So let's get into this real quick. ES swept the low, NQ failed to do so. What this shows me right now is a confirmation. This is a confirmation for us to make a reversal, okay? And like I talked about earlier, you do not want to just take it based off of that. You always want to have some sort of an extra confluence or two, just to make sure that you are, basically more confident within your trade. Okay, so this case, I already have one confluence, which is the SMT, and ES swept the low, NQ failed to do so. 5-minute fair value gap that we retrace back into bullish fair value gap, and then we also have a 5-minute order block here as well. All right, dope. Okay, this is my trade right here. I'm taking this any fucking day. All right, no problem. Very, very simple, easy trade. Literally A+ setup right there, okay? Made it the SMT, retracement back into a fair value gap and an order block, take it up to the most recent highs, and then you're done. That's how you become profitable right there, all right? So let me find another example of this because they're everywhere in the charts. And not to mention, this also works on any time frame. So let's go, for example, let's go on a 4-hour time frame. All right, and let's compare the two. So actually, let's go on a daily. Make it a little bit easier for us to find. All right. So daily time frame. Let's compare the two. Go on the daily. Dope. So this did not sweep that low. Let's take a look over here, maybe this way. Awesome. All right, so now I just found another example for you guys, okay? So we have this resting low right here, and then as you can see, the exact same thing. So if you look at the left chart versus the right chart, we have this low right here, exact same spot, same date, all that kind of stuff. Make a move back up into this fair value gap, and then we retrace lower. What do we do on NQ? We sweep these lows. Beautiful. Awesome. That is what I love to see. And if you look at NQES, we failed to sweep these lows. So what am I looking at now? I'm looking at some sort of a lower time frame confirmation that we're going to continue higher, that we're going to make a reversal, okay? Excuse me. I don't know what's going on with my throat. It's like drying out. All right. So now we know that we have an SMT right here. Let's chart it out. Let's write it out so we know exactly what we're looking at. All right. Let me close this. So let's go on a 1-hour time frame. All right, so made the SMT right here. These are the lows. Obviously, we swept it right here. And then if you look, that is a beautiful SMT. Okay, so the 1-hour time frame, we could see that we have a very, very nice inverse fair value gap that we retrace back into. That is your entry point right there. You do not just want to take it based off the SMT because what we could completely do is just dump to the downside. Obviously, we don't want that if we're going long, but this just shows you a good example of us making sure that we are adding extra confluences within this. And I'm sure if we go on an even lower time frame, this looks so much better. Yeah, 10 out of 10. This looks really good. So this is the imbalance right here that we retrace back into. Obviously, this is an imbalance as well. We retrace back into it, and we look good to the upside. Awesome. Very, very nice and easy trade. Literally A+ right there. Okay? Now, let me find you guys another example, and let's do it in a 1-hour time frame. Example. I don't know. We'll take a look right here. Okay, I might have found an example for us right here. Awesome. Beautiful example right here. Okay, so NQ failed to sweep this high right here. All right. Take a look at ES. This high, exact same high right here that I already charted out on the left side, swept out by that exact same point. That is a beautiful SMT right there. All right. What am I going to be looking for now? Obviously, I want to take a bearish trade, but what I want to do is find myself another lower time frame confirmation. So let's go on the 15-minute time frame. All right. Oh my God, dude, come on, bro. This just works too well. Okay. What do we see? A 15-minute fair value gap right here. Retracement back into it. Dump to the fucking downside. Have your stops, somewhere above your highs, however you want to do it. Straight to the toilet. That is the easiest game you could ever find right there. All right. Why do they work so well? I don't fucking know. But all it is literally just a liquidity sweep with an extra step. You're basically looking at ES as, just an extra confirmation right there. Okay. And like I said, this works on any time frame. So let's go on a 1-minute time frame. Maybe I could even find you guys an example on the 1-minute time frame. All right. It might be a little bit trickier because it is. Let's go on a 5-minute time frame maybe. That was we were just looking at that. Okay, we might have another example right here. Okay, NQ swept these lows right here. Let's take a look at ES. I don't know what's going on with my throat, man. It is drying out. We're looking at the 5-minute time frame. Is this the right date? January. No. January 2nd. Oh, I gotta go back. Fuck, hold on. I was all the way in January. I wasn't even looking that far, was I? Where are we at? January. Wait, I can't even go that far? What is going on here? Okay, alright. Fuck this. I'm going to give you guys another example. This is terrible. Alright, let's find a more recent example. So obviously we're just looking at that. That was the first example that I gave you guys. That was that bullish example. But let's find you guys another example. Alright, so we got this high. Let's take a look and see if we swept it out. So we're looking at the 5-minute time frame. Beautiful. Where is this at? Okay, we did not create an SMT right here. Okay, let's take a look. Let's continue farther. All right, here's an example of an SMT right here. What do we see right here? All right, ES swept these highs right here. Beautiful. SMT, not yet. Now let's take a look at NQ. What do we see? Failed to sweep these highs. Come on, free game right here, bro. This shit's too easy. Let's go on a lower time frame. Let's try to see if we can find a move to the downside now. All right, come on. This is too easy, guys. Look how simple this is. Beautiful. 1 minute inverse fair, or not even inverse, a fair value gap. Retracement back into it. Take the shorts. Stop somewhere above the highs. Come on, free game. Too easy. Very, very simple, easy strategy. It does not require a lot of work. We can even find internal SMTs right here. I don't know if this took out that high, this low right here, but let's take a look. So we're on the 1 minute time frame. Let's go back on the 1 minute. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? Did I lose it? Where'd it go? What day is this? January 25th, January. No. Yeah, 25th. Okay, my bad. My fault, guys. All right, what do we do here? We swept out these lows. Okay, no, we just have a normal liquidity sweep right here. So obviously they work. Okay, it just gives you an extra confirmation. So obviously, if you're just looking at ES, sometimes maybe I want to say like 6 times out of 10, you will not see an SMT if you're just looking at ES because it won't sweep the high. Excuse me. ES usually does not take out. Oh my god. ES usually does not take out that high while NQ does, okay? So that's why you always want to be looking at both, making sure that we can see what points of reversals that we have, okay? So let me give you guys another example right here. All right, I think this one might be a good example. Oh my god, dude, come on. This is too easy right here. All right, this is too easy. What do we have here? High. That did not get swept. Let's get rid of this so it's easier to see. Let me go on the 5 minute time frame so it's easier to see right here. And I just fucking lost it. Gosh damn it. All right, beautiful. SMT right here. Now, let's go on the 5 minute time frame here. What do we see? Let me get rid of this. These highs, what do we see now? A spot of reversal. That's it. Now, let's find a move to the downside with that. Oh my gosh, dude, this is too easy. Obviously, it's out of session right now. This is still London sessions before market opens, but this is just proof that this works, okay? Retracement back into that 1 minute fair value gap. Take the shorts. Put your stops above the highs wherever you want it. Dump you to the downside. Very easy. It's that easy. It's super, super simple. It's such an easy, simple strategy that you can introduce within your trading strategy. You can see it anytime, any time frame, literally any day, no matter what. It works, okay? Obviously, there are times where it does not work. I'm not going to say this works 100% of the time because sometimes you might see an SMT, whether it's internal or external, higher time frame, lower time frame, whatever it is, there's going to be times where it does not work. We might see something like, let's just say, for example, we are at this high right here. Take out that high, beautiful. We now have a SMT right here. What we could do is we could literally come back into this 15-minute fair value gap. Let's just say this is a 15-minute. I'm assuming it's a 15-minute or hourly, and then just continue higher. Okay, so I'm not going to say that this works every single time, but there will definitely be some sort of a retracement or a move after we take out that high. Okay, so like I said, this you back test this all you want. Introduce this within your strategy, and you could definitely see some profitability with this. Okay, so that's all I really have for you guys today. I hope that was a good explanation of it. If you guys want, I'll do a even more in-depth video with it, with more examples and all that kind of stuff. Just let me know in the comments. If you want to join my Discord, it is completely for free in the description of this video. I do one-on-one mentorship. I do calls, trade recaps, live trading, all that kind of stuff, all completely for free, even the mentorship. So the link is in the description of this video. I'll see you guys in the next video.